Hi guys, the Easter PancakeSwap battle has just ended and I want to share my feedback on participating in it and give you possibly very useful tips for future contests. But first, a few words about the battle itself. To participate, we must create a profile on Pancake and join one of the three teams. Next, it was necessary to make volume in several trading pairs that you see on your screens. To make a volume, it is enough to change these coins in both directions through the Pancake exchanger. The higher the volume, the higher the probability of getting to the first lines and getting valuable prizes. Both the individual volume and the team volume are taken into account. Accordingly, whose team makes the largest trading volume will win. Of the prizes for the first top 500 places, cash rewards were given in equal amounts, divided by the corresponding prizes which were given out in cakes. Achievements and profile points were also awarded. And the most valuable prize went to the top 500 members of the Syrup Storm team, which took first place. A total of 500 NFT cards were issued and are currently on sale in the region of $5,000. I ended up just in the winning team and even hoped to make the necessary volume to get at least into the top 500. However, on the very last day of the battle, our team members began to fight hard for the first 500 places and pushed me out of the top. As a result, I took 709th place, although I made a rather big volume of $150,000. I made exchanges mainly in a pair of BNB BUSD coins, but in some cases I switched to Cakes, Bitcoin and Ether. I had pages open with the rates of the all necessary coins and an exchanger so that I could quickly change them if necessary. This strategy was the simplest for trading. We buy cheaper and sell more expensive. I entered with a small bank of $500 and by the end of the competition my bank was 3018. Such a big loss is due not only to commissions for each exchange but also to sharp jumps in the rate, since I wanted to manage to make a large volume in such a short time. Commissions were about $2 or $3 per exchange and network fees were around 40 cents. I had to wait for a change in the exchange rate by at least $5 or $7 in order to at least go to zero in each exchange. Also, I was unlucky for 2 nights in a row when the BNB gate grew and I left my bank in Ethereum or Bitcoin, and because of this there was a very unprofitable loss in BNB coin. At the end of the battle, when all members of our team sharply increased their activity, I also began to selflessly make exchanges, and on many of them I went into negative territory. This was also my fault. But just at the 150,000 mark, I realized that it would be useless to make further exchanges, otherwise I risk losing my entire bank. In fact, I am very glad that I took part in this competition from Pancake and gained experience in this business. For the future, I will know that you need to trade with the exchange more carefully and such situations should be foreseen in advance. And also that you don't need to compete with a small pot since there are bigger players. I entered the Telegram chat of our team and read it. There was a man who made a volume of $10 million and he was asked which bank he did it with. He replied that he did it with every exchange of $3,000 and everything fell into place. Conclusion: don't compete with whales. Thanks a lot of watching. Good luck and patience in trading, and bye to everyone.